Hey there everybody, welcome back to TryLarge Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Randomizer Real Edition in Black version. It's episode 24. I'm nervous. Our training is complete and I am nervous. I am very much nervous. So let's go over things, right? And let's start off, right? Floatzel or Castle, because we got him in Castle, holding the expert belt. Swarm doesn't really help us at all, but you know, he's more of a mix attacker because he gets that special attack boost. His speed dropping is really bad for us, but you know, it's fine. Dark Void, Scald, Icicle Crash, Dig. Pretty much we want to go in, you know, first up, hit hard with Icicle Crash, do a ton of damage, kill the Bagon, I believe, which is the first Pokemon. And then whether he switches into Reshiram or Seadra, or is it Kingdra? I think it was Kingdra, not Seadra. Kingdra, because it's Dragon type. Kingdra, we will switch out and go into another Pokemon, and we'll get in that in a minute. Dig, mainly to just hit hard, especially since he's more physical on the Reshiram. Dark Void, to put it to sleep. Scald, because it's stab, and you know, if we get a burn, that's extra chips. Icicle Crash, mainly take care of, well, Bagon, and he's going to be our lead with Expert Belt. Next up, Victory Bell, right? Bridge. We got him on the bridge. He is the one that's going to take on Kingdra. Miracle Seed, he has Trace, so we copy its ability. Giga Drain, Discharge, Night Slash, Side Strike. And yeah, I mean, defense is lowered, but special attack goes up, but he's more of a physical attacker, but that special attack going up does help, but yeah, he's kind of our best option there. Like I said, hold Miracle Seed. Next, TMNF, Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs. Wait a minute. Anyways, Toxicroak, holding Black Sludge, because obviously he's poison type, he'll heal himself. Cute Charm, if anyone makes contact with him, that could help. He is down to 1 life. Unlike Floatzel, who has all 3 lives. Victory Bell's missing 1, so he only has 2 lives left. This one, if he goes down, he goes down. Tax boosted, defense is lowered, he can't really take a hit. Dig for the Reshirams, Acid Spray just to lower special defense if we need to on the Reshiram. Rolling Kick isn't that useful in Dragon Claw just because it does damage, and yeah, we'll see if he can hold on. After that, Yanmega, hours, because it took us hours, and I'll talk about the Dark Pokemon in Route 6 in a second. Holding the Life Orb, he has 2 lives left, but he has Forewarn. Pretty much Strength, Bounce, Giga Drain, Stealth Rock. Yeah, it's not good. If I bring him in, I may throw Stealth Rocks up. If he goes, what I might do, right, and this is big risk, but I might do it. Instead of Victory Bell, I may say if he sends, now a part of me kind of wants to get the Stealth Rock out first, but I don't know. He really doesn't have much. My plan here is if he probably goes into Kingdra, Stealth Rock will do a decent chunk to, maybe I should lead him. He's quick. You know, I'm now rethinking my plan. I think I'm gonna lead Yanmega here, get hours out there, set up Stealth Rock, and just try to do as much damage, maybe sacrifice a life on him just to, yeah, I think I might do that. All right, so I think that's my plan. I'll change out my order in just a second. But yeah, Strength, Bounce, Giga Drain, Stealth Rock, you know, it's kind of whatever. Then we go to Cold Chomp, Argabite, holding the EXP share. Now, he's not supposed to hold the EXP share. Hold on. Oh, I must have accidentally gave him the EXP share. I want him to hold the Choice Scarf. I want him to do what he does best, right? He's a Dragon Ground type. Runaway is useless. Drill Run, which, you know, has a critical hits, land more likely, but has a chance to miss. Oh, I kind of went up, my bad. Thief is Dig, and Spatial Rend. Spatial Rend is powerful. We pretty much want him to get moves off, but mainly against Reshiram, we'd rather have Drill Run, maybe try to hit a crit, move ahead of him with the Choice Scarf, and just do as much damage as possible. We can also Dig, go down, dodge a hit, and hit him, and you know, this is kind of what we want. All right, Spatial Rend is kind of there. His special attack isn't great, but yeah. Now, obviously, we have Shiny G, who's down to his last life, and if I lose him, I'm gonna, I don't know. Shiny G, Insect Plate, or Giratina is awesome. Up in special defense, down in defense, so he's a little more balanced. Overcoat protects damage. Dragon's Breath, Judgment, Shy Strike, Foul Play. He hasn't really changed much. Honestly, most of the moves we gained from leveling sucked. Now, let me actually switch ours into slot 1. There we go. So here's the problem, right, guys? And I'm gonna save really quick. I spent hours training, getting these guys leveled up, and I looked in the thing. Route 6 has 1 dark type. You have to have the fishing rod, which you know we don't get to after the Elite 4. And yeah, unfortunately, we can't get it. I mean, honestly, it was only a Mightyena. Truth be told, it was only a Mightyena, so it wasn't like the end-all be-all we had to have it. But yeah, it was in fact a Mightyena, and so we didn't lose much, right? But guys, our training is complete. We are gonna go down and hopefully. Wait, I didn't need to do that, did I? Oh, no, wait, I think I needed to go to this one. I can't remember, it's been a couple days, guys. And, yeah. Alright. So, obviously, if we lose Toxicroak, if we lose Giratina, I don't know if we're ever going to beat this gym. We would have to progress and catch something else. Now, a part of me is thinking his Reshiram is so strong, and we do have our is it Palkia? No, I think it's Dialga. That has the ability to, you know, copy a Pokemon. So, or the ability to, you know, transform. And so it's like, okay, we kind of could go that route. But okay, here's Bagon, as we know. We're going to send out ours. Maybe lose a life on him, but forewarn, he has Discharge. That's not too good for us. We'll Stealth Rock. Get rocks up. He discharges, yeah. Can we survive one? Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, we get Para. That sucks. Yeah, okay, it's faster. Wait, did I just click Stealth Rock again? Yeah, I did. Oh, I just wasted a move. That's not good. I'm gonna see if Giga Drain can get me some health back. Here. It's not very effective, but it does get me a decent chunk of health back. I lose some with Life Orb, but I'm okay with that. He discharges again. I think I'm okay with taking him down like this. Alright. Gain some health. That's fine. We are slow. Gain some good experience there. He's going to send out Reshiram. Now, I think I'm just going to go to the wall here, send out Floatzel, and try to put him to sleep. He should take rock damage. Decent damage. We go Dark Void. We miss. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. This is the moment you can't miss. He survives. We cannot miss again. Oh, we put him to sleep. Okay. So this is big. Now, I'm afraid to switch out really here. So we are going to dig and just do as much damage as possible while he's asleep. How much does this do? Oh, it almost kills. Oh, we dodge. Okay, we dig. He's gonna Hyper Potion. That's fine. Because we now know dig does a decent chunk of damage. We hit. We avoid again. He's gonna have to keep. Yeah, he's gonna go on this loop until he stops using Hyper Potions. And we dig. Can we get a crit? If we can take out Reshiram, we actually write this. Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, it does have to happen. Floatzel does lose a life, but that's his first. That's fine. I'm gonna actually send out goodbye Gold Chomp here. And we're gonna drill run. And we do move first. Reshiram goes down. Now we're locked into this, so we will switch out. Yeah. And obviously we're gonna bring in Bridge. And yeah. Ooh, I'm so glad. I mean, everyone has lost a life at least. And so Kingdra could pop off. Retrace ability, it's Infiltrator. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna Giga Drain here. You foul play, that's fine. I should survive easy. Yeah, I'm just gonna Giga Drain just to keep my health up, because if he's stuck into foul play, yeah, we'll stay ahead of the curve with Giga Drain. He foul plays again, that's fine. We live on and we take down the gym leader. Oh, I was so nervous about this battle, guys. I was so nervous. Some great experience there. We hold on to Giratina. We hold. This team's actually pretty good. Okay, do we get a good TM from here? Is the question. This was so troublesome. You know, oh man. So we get our next badge, so we have 5. And we get... Did he give me a TM? I didn't see what he gave me. He didn't give me Final Gambit, did he? I'm trying to look and see what's new. Did he even give me anything? I think I had all those. Wait, he's supposed to give me a TM, right? I'm so confused. All right, so I'm actually gonna take the items off most of these guys. Not you. Actually, I do want Cold Charm to constantly get experience. So we will throw EXP share on him. And you're a poison type, so I think we had another black sludge, right? Yeah, we do. So now we can have 2 black sludge mons that heal, and Victory Bell is a lot more tanky. I like that. I like that. Giratina obviously is holding the insect plate for Judgment, because insect is a decent typing to hit with 100 power. He gave me a TM, right? But I didn't see what one it was. Maybe it was Final Gambit? I think it was Final Gambit. I don't think I had Final Gambit. I saw it there. It might have been Final Gambit, but that's not a move in a series where we have limited lives that I want to use at all. So, all right, let's heal up our mons, and we are back. Back on the grind. You know, this time I'm gonna make sure I lead Giratina. I want Giratina to constantly level up. So here's a problem. I do want to talk about, now that we've completed the gym and I can take a breath, let's talk about the situation here that we have, right? So let's go one by one and talk about the problem we have with these Pokemon. Or not problem, but yeah. So let's start off with Yanmega. We're gonna go over all of this and just cover every single base, right? So we lost a lot of good mons along the way. And we're in a situation where Yanmega, who is a special attacker, has, you know, plus in special attack, but down in special defense. His special defense was his worst stat, special attack was his best stat. Decent speed, okay HP and defense actually, both 86. But he is a special attacker. I accidentally put strength on him, but that's fine. Whatever. He can have one HM move. Doesn't really matter, right? Bounce is a physical move, but I wanted him to have some sort of stab, and he bounces up and has protection, I believe. I think this works like fly. If not, it's pretty bad. But his other move wasn't that great either. Giga Drain is special, gets some health back. It's not stab, but hey, it's pretty good. And then Stealth Rock is just pretty good and really helped us clutch up in that battle, you know. So we need to get rid of Bounce and get him another move. Forewarn is a decent ability, but Yanmega does have one flaw, right? And that's the fact that in Gen 5, he has level 33, he learned a move, it was Bounce. At 30, he learned something really dumb. I think it was Helping Hand or something. It's pretty bad. He learns another move at 38, 43, 46, 49, 54, and 57. So he has a lot of potential upside. But if we do not get a better moveset on him, it could be bad. Now, we could keep Stealth Rock on him and try to get, I don't know, what would be a good... Like, getting him U-turn or... which just so he can be a pivot mon would be good. Bug Buzz would be fantastic. Air Slash is something that would be a lot better than Bounce. But we'd have to hope and see. So he may just become our HM guy and maybe set up rocks and just use his lives that way. So, you know, not the best, not the worst. But yeah. All right, now we'll talk about Floatzel. Floatzel, you know, much more of a physical attacker. However, his speed is down, which is unfortunate, but he has good speed, 115 speed. So it going down is that much. His ability, useless unless we end up getting a bug type move on him, which every bug type move, I doubt he'll probably learn, but yeah. He is more of a physical attacker, but because his special attack does get a boost, you can see it there, it's a little higher. He can be more of a mixed attacker, but he's still mostly physical. Now, Floatzel is a cool mon, right? Level 33 right now. Dig is physical, hits hard, dodges attack. Dark Void, great. Love a mon that can put someone to sleep. Now, why this is special, this is stab and it's scald, and I love it. And then Icicle Crash, you know, a powerful ice move can make him flinch, and it's physical. So I don't mind his moveset right now. I would prefer to get him a better water stab, like dive or waterfall or something, so he can make use of his physical hitting capabilities. And then, you know, having some other stuff in there would be cool too. I like Icicle Crash. Dig, I mean, Earthquake would just be better, but for now it's not bad. But maybe a bug move? Like, could you imagine him having U-turn? If he gets low, he can switch out and it does more damage and it's, you know, a pivoter. He'd be pretty good in that role. Now, his moveset, he only learns 3 more moves. At 39, so in 6 more levels, at 50, and at 62. So Floatzel has that problem of being kind of a weird mon. In essence, he's not going to learn much more, right? So yeah, 3 more moves, and then we have, but his moveset's okay, so I don't have a problem with that. But if his last 3 is like waterfall or dive and U-turn, I would love that. That would be a perfect moveset. You know, Icicle Crash, Dark Void, Waterfall. I prefer Waterfall over Dive, but Waterfall, and then maybe replace Dig with U-turn, something, have a good pivot, have a bug type move. That'd be great, right? All right, next is Toxicroak. Now, Toxicroak's biggest problem is he's down to 1 life, but that's not all. So obviously Toxicroak is a physical attacker. He has Cute Charm, which is actually okay. The only problem is defensively, he has a weakened defense because of his nature. He's low. But he has better attack, which means he hits hard, right? Now, being a poison fighting type, he can hold Black Sludge and everything could be good. And his moveset is kind of his problem. He gets a really, really good move with Dragon Claw, right? As a physical attacker, 80 power, hits dragons, awesome. Dig is pretty good. Rolling Kick is in, but it has flinched, and Acid Spray is horrible in this situation. So we need something better. Now, at 36, he learns another move. At 41, at 49, 54, and 62. He needs something strong here. He needs a Poison Jab. I'm okay with Sludge Bomb if it's gotten, but like, I need Poison Jab. I need a physical hitting move on him, right? That has some power. Also, he did try to get Revenge, and I thought Revenge did not have a base power. So I was like, oh no, I need a move that does. I did not realize it was 60 base power, which is the same as Rolling Kick. And I didn't choose to use Revenge. I regret that. I regret that big time. I messed up there. But he's a physical attacker. If we can get rid of Dig for Earthquake, if we can get him another better fighting move just in general, like I'm trying to think of a good fighting move. Drain Punch would actually be really fantastic. Wake Up Slap also wouldn't be bad. And then, yeah, I mean, I like his coverage, but in those last bit of moves that he has, which he has 36, 41, 49, 54, 62. He has 5 more moves he can learn. Hopefully he can. But yeah, he also is down to 1 life, which is a slight concern. So yeah. Next we go to Bridge, who actually, right, Victory Bell is quite interesting because he's in a weird spot. So Victory Bell is holding Black Sludge, he's poison type. Trace is pretty good depending on what ability you copies. In one of the battles, I battled a Lugia with him, and I had Discharge, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna wipe the floor with him. And I traced Defeatist. That's right, Defeatist. Oh, by the way, here's another interesting thing about Pokemon in this randomizer. Lugia got Defeatist. His other ability isn't great either, but Ursaring got Rough Skin as both of his abilities. I'm not joking. No matter what you get, unless you get the 3rd ability somehow, which it's randomized so you possibly could, but it's a low chance, you just get Rough Skin, Ursaring. That is stupid. I found it so funny though, because I was like, wait, what's his other ability? And I looked it up when I looked up the other dark types, or the dark types that are Route 6, and I saw it and I was like, oh, he has 1. He literally has 1 as his main 2 abilities. It was funny. It was funny. So, all right, let's get back to it. So, up in defense, which is pretty okay. Defense was his worst stat. And down in special attack. He can be more of a mixed attacker, but it going down makes him more of a physical attacker, but he was always kind of more of a physical attacker. That kind of contradicts with Giga Drain, Discharge being, and Side Strike being special, but I'm okay with that because this is stab. This covers, you know, flying weakness, and Side Strike is just powerful. Night Slash isn't bad. Now, when it comes to Victory Bell, like I said, he does have a weird caveat, and that's because he will not learn another move to level 47. He learns 2 at 47, which means right now he would need to level up another 14 levels and get 2 moves, and then it's just TMs only. Now, if I could, right, truth be told, use Victory Bell here as a physical attacker, you know, which we seem to have a lot of, I wouldn't mind. If he can get a Leaf Blade, which would be a really good move for him instead. If we can get some other, Power Whip? No, Power Whip's not in this. Power Whip's next gen. Or no, Power Whip's in this gen, isn't it? When was Power Whip added? Hold on. Diamond and Pearl. Okay, yeah, Power Whip's been in the game for a while. I don't know why I was thinking it was X and Y. Maybe it's because I just never saw until then? I don't know. But yeah, like, okay, give him Leaf Blade. That's a good physical move. We want him to be more physical, so maybe for a poison type, you know, we can kind of rock out with the same stat. But yeah, it feels kind of weird to have another physical Mon, but that's kind of the direction we're going. But for right now, special attack going down does bother me a bit, but he is still 100 normally base special attack and 105 attack. So it going down a little bit sucks, but it's not the end of the world. But the fact he only learns 2 more abilities, 2 more moves is pretty good. But Trace makes him powerful, because I have seen him get Technician or something as a role. So yeah, next up is someone we desperately need to protect. Like, this isn't even a joke. He is our most valuable Mon, and I'd say even further than Giratina because of his potential. Right, and that sounds almost weird. Whoa, Garchomp better than a Giratina? Calm down. Here's the reason. He's on the XP share because we want to level up. Colchomp because Runaway is actually okay for me because if I get in a situation, I could run out. There's a number of times I came across Lugia with him out, and I was like, oh man, I just, you know, I need to switch out. But there was one time where I came across, and he was one of the last ones being leveled, and I was like, oh, I'm going to win this. I got down to 1 HP, and I panicked, and I ran. And that Runaway ensured it. So it's not horrible, but the fact Garchomp will get a new random ability when Gabite evolves into Garchomp means we could get a huge power, pure power. We could get something busted, right? So the potential is there. Now, when it comes to Gabite, he's not in a bad situation, right? So obviously, talking Garchomp stance, good HP, great speed, good defense, okay special defense, special attack is Zan, but he's definitely a physical attacker. But Gabite also is in a situation where he evolves at level 48, and so he's still 15 levels off. But his moves aren't bad, so he can learn 2 more moves, one at 40 and one at 49. Obviously 49 won't happen because he'll evolve at 48, so he really only learns 1. But yeah, right now, drill run. Physical, stab, critical hits land easier, okay. Dig, we can go underground, he can stop or dodge a move. And then hit, for stab, physical. Thief, actually, funny enough, let's talk about Thief. It's not the best, but it does 40 damage, it's physical, and I have stolen honey and another item that I've sold for money off camera, obviously, when I was training. So Thief actually is kind of interesting because Pokemon can hold random items. So sometimes, if he's strong enough, I'll just send him out and hit a wild Pokemon and I might get an item out of it. I've gotten 2 honey, and what was the item I got? I think I got like a nugget or something. So yeah. And Spatial Rend is just the only dragon type move for the other stab. Critical hits land more easily, it's special, but it's like, it's 100 base power, it's fine. And then Giratina. Now Giratina is someone, because he's shiny, because I love Giratina. I like Origin Form more, but obviously we're not at Origin Form, we can't do Origin Form. I love this shiny. I love Giratina. Giratina is one of the coolest mons ever. Ghost Dragon is great typing. Now here's the weird thing, right? Great stats, awesome, you know, nature and essence, because defense goes down, defense goes up, special defense goes down, that's fine with me. Overcoat means he won't take chippy damage from weather, that's fine. Now he's level 37, he learns only 3 more moves, 42, 46, and 50. He is definitely, so only 3 more moves, that's fine. And he is stats across the board even, pretty much. Not totally even. HP is 150, speed is 90, attack and special attack is 100, defense and special defense are 120. He gets a little bit more special defense, regular defense, a little less special defense, but that's, you know, negligible. I'd much rather have him as a mixed attacker. Now, obviously right now the stats show his attack being better than special attack, but, you know, again, doesn't matter. We can use him as a mixed attacker. We need a better dragon move. Now, Dragon Breath isn't bad. It's 60 power, it can paralyze. But if we can get a Dragon Claw, a Draco Meteor, you know, we can get something on him to hit hard. I would love that. Judgment, different types of plates would allow us to give him more diversity. And I would love that. He has a glaring weakness with ice. Fairy's obviously not in the game. Dark, Dragon, and Ghost. Now, obviously, we can hit Dragon for Dragon, whatever. A Fire Plate to hit Ice wouldn't be bad. You know, there's some things there, right? We could have some type diversity by finding the other plates, which makes him very powerful and makes Judgment in general very powerful. Now, Side Strike, again, just 100 special, deals a lot of damage. And Foul Play is 95 base and then does greater damage after based on the attack stat. I love this moveset, but he only has 1 stab. I would very much like Shadow Force or Shadow Claw or something, a ghost move, or even Shadow Sneak for priority, because that'd still be stab and it wouldn't be bad. Now, Dragon Breath, like I said, I wouldn't mind Draco Meteor, Dragon Claw, trying to think of another good dragon move. I wouldn't mind on him. He's kind of Dragon Tail even wouldn't be awful, but I don't know about that. That's a slow kind of pivot. So yeah, but he, you know, our mons aren't bad, but there are weaknesses to them, and moves will really determine whether they're good or not. Now, truth be told, you know, this episode, a lot of talking, a lot of stuff like that after that battle. We're going to leave Giratina. We want Giratina to just grow strong so it never dies. Oh. I've gone this way so many times I didn't think about Bianca stopping me. Oh, I guess we have one last battle. I was gonna say, by the way, Route 6, we're not gonna be able to catch any Pokemon, so we will just continue through it. I think that would be next episode. Looking at the time, I think after this battle, we'll wrap it up. I'm okay with that. All right, Absol sent out. Absol is interesting here, but yeah, okay. So Absol's what? Weak to fighting. Oh wait, weak to bug. Judgment bug plate. And there we go. A Skuntank. I don't know, let's just stay in. Let's farm this experience. Actually, I should have switched to... Ooh, Turbo Blaze. Wait, hold on. Skuntank could get Flamethrower normally, so that would be interesting. Turbo Blaze. So let's see. Hey, God, what's his weaknesses? Skuntank is fire. No, he's not fire. What is he? He's dark. Hold on. Skuntank. All right. Poison dark. Oh wow. Oh, I just hit Judgment. I mean, Bug is neutral and it's a powerful move. It should kill. It doesn't. He Night Slashes. All right, Giratina should survive this whole day. I didn't mean to click on that. I truly didn't. Skuntank is a physical attacker. Oh wait, he's resistant to dark. This is not the best play. Yeah. Okay. He's immune to Psychic. Dragon. Was Judgment really our best call? I think Judgment was. I think I clicked the right thing. I don't know why I thought. It's because I said he can learn Flamethrower because I saw Turbo Blaze that I thought fire. 100%. 100% that's what it was. We'll Dragon Breath him. Try to get him in range. Oh, that actually did more than I thought it did. Oh, yeah, stab. Duh. Okay. But, yeah, we're good there. Skuntank goes down. And there we go. Level 34. We need every level we can. Lantern. Okay, we're going to switch out. I clicked the wrong one. I meant to go down one. But that's fine. Lantern comes in. We can just Dark Void it, put it to sleep, and still switch out. I didn't. I literally meant to go down one. Oh, Lantern's asleep. It was snoring. There we go. I thought I went down one, and I did not. In comes Victory Bell. We trace its ability. It has Synchronize. We gain back some health. And we're gonna gain even more health back right here. Yep, there we go. It hardens. Okay, we'll just Giga Drain again. Alright, down goes Lantern. So Skuntank, Lantern, and an Absol so far. A Shelter, okay. Poor Shelter's just about to get destroyed, dude. She only had 5 Pokemon, right? So there's only one more? Oh, no, that was it. Okay. There we go, guys. A nice, simple win. I'm going to go back and heal our Pokemon. Oh, HM. Oh, we got Fly. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I literally mentioned it earlier as like being Fly, but not Fly. Yeah, Final Gambit was the one we learned or got. So while it's still physical, it is better than Bounce. It has more power, better accuracy, and has more PP. So we can just have him be our HM guy. He has strength, he has Fly. He doesn't have Cut, but I'll throw Cut on someone else, I think, just to have it there. So now we have Fly, which is great, because now we can fly back, buy TMs or HMs, or not HMs, buy TMs and items. It's because I just used our HM. But I'm gonna go back, heal our Pokemon, and next time we will continue the journey on to Route 6. But guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. And next time we continue our journey. Till next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.